All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you guys again. Welcome to What's on Your Mind Wednesday Live with Uche Onoche. It's always a pleasure to come here and speak to you guys and answer your questions. And I have three very interesting questions here this evening that I'm going to answer. And I'm happy today because I got a question from a 17-year-old that wants to find out something about his life. I'm excited because this is the time that you need advice at that age. You are still a minor and is still a teenager, and there's so much confusion within them in their minds of what to do, how to do things. So I'm excited for that 17-year-old, and I believe that you're on the right track. I believe that you are asking these questions, and I will take time out and answer you, and hopefully I intend for you to find purpose in life. For the 17-year-old, if you need further counsel, you can reach out. Just reach out to me on the DM, and I'm sure from the office here, somebody will reach out to you, and you can get counsel directly from me or from my team, whatever the issues that you will have. And this is what makes this whole thing very interesting. It is interesting because you might speak. You might speak, and the level at which you are speaking to your audience, not everybody can follow you at the same time. People understand in different levels and different phases per time. So some people might just speak it as you're saying, and some people it might take them a while for them to understand. It takes them some form of explanation before they can grasp what you are saying. So this is one of the reasons why we do this program, so that you can ask me questions directly, either on the things that I taught in the previous weeks, because every Monday I have a business career leadership program that I do by 5 p.m. Webinar rather that I do by 5 p.m. And people can get in touch with me based on what I said there, so that I can further explain it to them. If you want to ask me questions on that, fine. But if you also want to ask me questions on personal finance, on marriages, on life generally, I will be glad to answer you. That is why I am here, and that's why I do the things that I do concerning this particular webinar that I'm doing today. Okay, so I see if you're one of the people that ask questions, you're on Facebook, Instagram, can you just wave? Let me just know that you're around. Just wave so that I will know that I'm speaking to you directly. You can also move over to Zoom if you want, but if not, you can just you can remain there and just follow what we are doing right now. Okay, so this is the first question. Is my 17-year-old Justina from Enugu. Justina is a female name, right? Or it's not even a guy, is a lady, Justina from Enugu State. Okay, Justina, interestingly, it's good to hear from you. Your question goes like this: thank you for this opportunity, sir. I am 17 years old and I graduated from secondary school last year. Truth be told, I don't know what I want to be in life. I don't know what I want to be in life. Every time the question comes up, I am blank. Please, what can I do to find my life's purpose? Justina E from Enugu State. Okay, Justina, I will ask you this question. Just follow my line of thoughts, and I'm sure we will arrive at something together. Everybody has some form of dreams. When you close your eyes at night, what kind of life? I'm not asking if you want to be a doctor, engineer. No. When you close your eyes at night, what kind of life do you want? What kind of life? Do you want to live in a big house? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to have 2 or 3 cars? Do you want to live in the best part of town? What are the things you will love to do? That is always the starting point. How do you see your life? What kind of life? I'm sure everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to marry at 25. Everybody wants to be a billionaire at 30. Everybody wants to do what is it you see? How do you see your life? That's the first question. Now, what kind of life do you want? Okay, you want a husband, you want kids. What kind of thing do you want to do? How will you contribute to the home and all that? I know for sure. Screen sharing and stop. Please. What will you like? What will you like to be? Just a minute. Let me go back to my. Okay. What kind of life do you want to live? Then when you close your eyes, definitely just try and picture yourself when you're 50 years, when you're 60 years, when you're 65. How do you see yourself? What do you see there? What can you see? What do you desire? Then after that, what I want you to do is look for 5 role models that you want to be like. Everybody has a role model. When you are small, everybody wants to be like daddy and mommy. Then as you get more experience, you begin to want to be like other people. Who are those people? Who are those people that you want to be like? Who are those people that you admire? Where are they? If there are 5 people that you want to admire, that is the assignment I'm giving to you today. Look for 5 people you like to be like, that you admire. And once you get these 5 people, I want you to read their biographies. For me, one of the things that helped me to find purpose is reading biographies of people. You know, everybody can say all manner of things, but I like to know at what point did you come? When did the breakthrough come? What happened? Who did you meet? Who did you not meet? What did you do? What did you not do that brought about that particular thing? You know, biographies tell you, show you people that came from the same kind of background like you, that made it, that are successful. That is part of the things that biography can do for you. It makes you to see how they started, to know how they ended up. And when you begin to read their biography, you will see exactly what they want to do. You see exactly what they did to become successful. And as you read their biographies, purpose will begin to come. As you look at the people you admire and really search their life and see what it takes them to do that thing they are doing, you can say, no, this is not for me, this is for me. But your journey must start from the known to the unknown. That's why I ask you, when you close your eyes, what do you see? How do you see yourself in the next 60 years? Who do you want to be like? Do you want to be like a career woman? Do you want to be a housewife, a homemaker? Do you want to be a business person, a captain of industry? What do you want? What do you see? You want to be a pastor? There are female pastors now with churches. What do you see? So if you want the good life, then it means that you have said no to poverty. Then me and you are on the same street. If you want the good life, which I expect you to want the good life, then it means that we have something. Your purpose is to get a better life. That is the first stage. We've achieved something. Then we begin to find people. We begin to look for people that are similar to us, or not similar to us, people who want to be like. 5 of them, male or female, it doesn't matter, that you admire, you want to be like them. People like your age, sometimes they like to, for those of you that watch home videos, you want to be like Genevieve, you want to be like Omotola, you want to be like who are the artists. If that is what you want to be, you want to be an actress, you want to be a musician, you want to be whatever you want to be. Let's start from there. Then you realize that the people that you want to be like, they have done some certain things. They've gone through some certain levels in life to get where they want to go, where they are. So what you need to do, what you need to achieve, then you now find out what you need to achieve that particular lifestyle. Do you need an education? If you need an education, then the first step in your plan is to go to a university. It's not as if the university gives you everything, but the university opens your mind up to understand life better. You meet more people, you network with more people, you gain more experience. If you go to a university, your brain opens more. Okay? Then what kind of skill do I need? What experience do I have? Do I need a job? I need money. What do I need? I need school fees. I need this. So you have read their biography. You are now going to equate, what do I need to be like them? You look at what are the skills. If it's acting skills, where do I need to go to acquire acting skills? Where do I need to go to learn music? Where do I need to go to learn to be an instrumentalist? Where do I need to go? What do I need to be a banker? What do I need to be a lecturer? What do I need to be a politician? What do I need to be a fashion designer? What do you need in that thing that you want? What skills do you need? Do you need to go to school? Do you need to acquire these skills? What do you need? So once you have gotten the things that you need, then you now start to develop capacity in those things. If it's photography, for instance, you begin to develop capacity. Stop snapping with your phone. Snap with your phone and learn how to edit with your phone. Your phone is the first place you need to learn to how to be a photographer. Music and acting, all these things you need to begin to acquire skills for. But I will advise you, first of all, to go to university. And while you're in the university, you can still be pursuing other skills. You are getting your education, but you're pursuing other skills. Some people are not reading IT in university, but they know IT more than the people that are reading information technology. So you can be gathering skills while you are at school. It doesn't matter. You know exactly what you want. That is if your university around here does not offer what you want to be. So that, assuming you now come out of school, you want to be go into acting, or you want to go into acting support services, all support services, I mean by everything that you need on the set to support the actors and actresses. Those are the support services. So whatever thing that you need to learn in that area, then you know that you have to develop the skills. Then you are out of school, you have acquired skills, then you can go and work for them. You can go and work for the people that are already doing it to gather more experience before you can launch out on your own. So this is like a flow, and you will discover that your purpose might even change. Your purpose at a 17-year-old might even change before you are 22. By the time you pursue this thing in this area, you will discover your true purpose in life. You will discover your true purpose in life, that what I thought before is not the way I'm feeling now. So these are the steps that you need so that you can discover purpose in your life. Start with those things. Start with where you want to be when you are 50 years old. That will determine the kind of money you want. Then the kind of money you want, the kind of good life you want will determine the kind of money you want, you need. Then when you determine the kind of money you need, then what are the things that can give you that money? From that line, you will discover your life purpose. Justin, I hope I've helped you follow these steps, and I'm sure you will get to the place of enlightenment. Okay, the second person is Darlene from Lagos. Darlene from Lagos. And he says, I was reading about the Winklevers twins the other day, and I couldn't help but notice how they have an eye for opportunities that others pass by. How can I develop these skills, please? Okay, these Winklevers twins, these twins, I believe that they are twins. They started, I think they have a capital investment company. Then they're also into cryptocurrency. I don't know much about them, but I know that they are there in the business world in the US. But they started with an idea. I remember there was a time they sued Facebook, that Facebook took their idea. So where did they start from? They started with an idea. Ideas generate come from the point of developing keen eyes to observe what people want. They started with what is called Harvard Connect. The idea was that people in Harvard, they need to get a software, an app, or whatever they wanted to do, that people within the campus can connect to each other. And that was the idea they had. So you see, ideas are usually bettered from what you see within your environment. So you need to have a keen eyes to pick those opportunities. So now they say people live in different hostels, far apart from each other. How can we be communicating in school without even knowing ourselves? That was the idea. That was where they started. So you need to develop keen eyes. Go to somewhere and watch what are people doing. What do people need, even though they don't know that they need it? This was what the brothers did. They did not know that, people did not know that they needed to connect. What they don't know is that Facebook at the same time had the same idea. And if you slow down in your idea, translating it into reality, somebody else is going to do it. They thought that they were the only ones that had that idea. But Facebook somewhere, Mark Zuckerberg was somewhere, had the same idea. And he started maybe more organized, hit the market first and all that, and he became more successful. So don't think that the idea that you have is only you that have it. So now, like I was saying, develop keen eyes, look around. What do people need that they know they need? What do people need that they don't even know they need? then you must be active. You must be active. You must be out there to know the current taste and trends of what is happening with young people, what is happening to young people and campus people, young people, depending on what you want to do, what is trending. You have to be out there to know exactly what is trending, what is trending out there, to know the taste of people, because when you go out there, you see the need, that you realize the things that are coming out, people, the kind of ideas and innovations that are coming out. You look at it with the current trend of what is happening right now within where you are. Then you can now say, okay, let me see how I can bring out a solution. What is the solution that I can bring, that I can add to what is happening around me? These guys came up with idea to connect with people. What is happening? If you are in a campus, if you are working, what is it that you can introduce to the society that can make the society better? That's how to get opportunities. The number one thing I would tell you about smelling opportunities, have keen eyes, observe, and follow the current trend of what people are saying. The current discussions on the web, you must be part of it. You must, even if you're not contributing, you must know what people are saying for you to understand the solution to give to them. Follow the money, follow the spend trail of people, follow the money. What are people buying? What are people buying nowadays? What are people spending money on? Then look at the services that are already there and now ask yourself, how can I improve on the services that are already in existence there? That are already in existence there. So this is how to go about discovering opportunities. Opportunities is around you. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. A young man came to me, says in the campus, and I started asking him questions. What can you do to help students in campus? What in terms of IT, what can you do to help the students, and they will pay you small money for it? Go and look around. He came with 5 options. And I told him that this and this is what it takes to run it. He's doing 2 of them now in Uniport. You start from what is available around you. These guys you talked about, they started on campus. And by the time they did one thing leads to the other, one thing leads to the other. But I will summarize by telling you this, Darlene. Look at the money trail. What are people spending on? Go to places on the internet where people are talking. The things that are trending. Check the taste of the taste of people right now. In terms of meals, restaurant, what people are eating, fast food, gaming, you name it. Just go out there, find out where people are spending money, then look for opportunities that you can latch onto. Because that is business. In business, you are developing keen eyes to see gaps in the system. And so when you develop this, when you see these gaps in the system, you fill it up. How? By offering a product or service. And people will tell you, thank you for it, and give you money and pay for those services or pay for those products. This is how it works. Then you say, how can I develop skills? There are a lot of courses online. In that thing that you want to do, once you are able to get one opportunity, opportunities are everywhere around you. Just look at what you can feel, and people will give you money for that. It's a gap. You are filling in a gap that you notice, that people don't even know that these services you can give to them. You give to them and they will tell you thank you. And once you can pinpoint the services or the product you are offering, now you can go YouTube is the best teacher right now. I've never seen anybody that teaches more than YouTube. You can learn baking in YouTube. During the lockdown, all of us learned how to bake bread, how to bake cake. It's from YouTube. You can learn everything. I was surprised. My 11-year-old was drawing. He said he wants to draw better. And the next thing he told me, Dad, give me internet. I want to go to YouTube to learn how to draw. I said, wow, so you already know that. YouTube is there, seminars, webinars, conferences, they are there. Or you can go the way of apprenticeship. Go and work for somebody that is already doing that thing that you want. It can help you. There are a lot of courses, billions of courses online, and some of them are free. Almost half of them are free. So you can learn those things on the internet without leaving your home. You can learn those things. So I recommend, Darlene, that you do these things, and I hope I've been able to help you along the way. Okay, so let me go to the final question from Benna from Bayelsa State. Benna says, I'm a young girl in my mid-20s with a secondary school certificate. In the years when I was seeking admission to further my schooling, I learned the skill and I made a business out of it. And in this time, I have fallen out of love with this schooling thing. I feel pushing my business is better, but my family doesn't see it that way. This difference in opinion has caused me some grievances and abandonment. Currently, I have an admission letter. What advice can you offer, sir? Do I have to choose between bachelor's degree and my business? This is from Benna from Bayelsa. The only problem I see here, Benna, is your family. Your family, because your family is going to be a thorn in your flesh if you don't listen to them in terms of knowing what in terms of doing what they ask. And you said it's already cost you some grievances and some abandonment. So, but I feel that you can do two of them. You can achieve both of them. You don't need to stop your business to go to university. You don't need to stop your you don't need to stop your business, because even when you're in the university, you have to take care of yourself. You said abandonment. I don't understand the level of abandonment, but it means that your family is telling you, maybe they won't support you if you don't go to university. I will advise, this is what I will advise, since you have an admission letter, take it. Or there are many options. One is that we have Open University. Open University is one. You can be doing your business and you are in Open University. It's the same degree. It's recognized everywhere. Also, you can do part-time. You can do your degree part-time. You can do your business part-time. You can do your degree part-time and you're doing your business. I don't want you to leave your business, because if you leave it, when you want to go back to business, it's going to take you a while. I know you have gathered some experiences now in your business. You have gone through the learning curve in your business. I don't need you to drop it. See, most of us, the things we learned in school is not what we are doing now. Some of us during our time is if you don't meet the cutoff for the subject you want, JAM gives you whatever they want to give you to read. Many people, they read what they didn't want to read. Many people are not using what they want to, but there's a place for being a graduate. So that I have some friends that very, since you're a Nigerian, you understand. I have some friends, Igbo friends that their parents were traders. and that is what they have done. Anytime where is in a crowd where there are young people, you see him, he starts withdrawing. And I will ask him why. I say, this degree, I need to go and do this degree. Oh, that he has to, in fact, that he will have to go to Harvard just to get that degree. So I don't know, there's a psychological feeling for people that don't have degree. I'm not saying degree doesn't mean anything, but I think you have an edge. It gives you a sense of some form of accomplishment that you are counted among those that are educated. But the degree, there are no jobs. There are no jobs anywhere. But I am saying that you can achieve both at the same time. Get the degree, but don't drop your business. Option A is what? Go to Open University, still doing your business. Open University, do everything online. That is one. Open University for Nigerian universities. You can do part-time. You can do full-time and still be doing your business. It might be tedious, but you can still do it. I did my MBA working, and I did MBA full-time. I did it full-time, but I was working, and I was not even in the same place. I did my MBA in Uniben, and I was working in Warri. So you can imagine plying that route. Sometimes we go to classes, come back that same day. But it was for, say, 18 months to 2 years, I was able to do it while working. I didn't drop it, because you can't drop one. When you drop something, to get them back becomes an issue. So you can do part-time. If you have that admission letter, you can change it to part-time, depending on what you want to do, so that you can make peace with your family. We all need our families. Let me tell you, the best support system you can ever have is family. When push comes to shove, some friends might run away, but family remains. So you must listen to them. You are in your early 20s. I'm sure your parents are, and we are Africans. We have to listen to our parents. You know, even if we're not Africans, you must respect your parents that brought you to life and have trained you to this extent. So you must listen to them. So, but Bernard, don't be discouraged. You can do both at the same time. You can do both at the same time. Get that admission, change it to part-time. If it's UST, I don't know, okay, you are in Bayelsa. They have, if it's universities in Bayelsa or in River State, wherever, you can do it in the state where you are. You can do it right there. It is stressful, but 4 years just goes like that. 4 years can just go like that, depending on what you want. So you have the degree, you have your business. You know, since you're already business inclined, I can't tell you to drop. I can't tell you to drop your schooling. You also need a degree. You also need a degree. So yeah, you didn't get admission at the right time, but the good thing is that you've gotten the admission. Don't drop your business. And once your family see you can do both, you tell them that, look, okay, I'm going to get an education, and also I'm going to continue in my business, so they can support you when the chips are down. Because, you know, business is like this, it goes up and it comes down. So you also need support from family if things go wrong. So I will suggest do that. Benna, if you want to talk to me personally, you can leave a DM and your number. I'm sure me and people in the office, we can contact you. If you want to speak to me personally, I will also talk, because I'm sure maybe you cannot say everything here, but if you want to talk to someone, I can always be that voice of counsel to you and mentor you. It's doable. It's stressful, but it's doable. I did mine for my master's, and I know people that did it in their first degree. There's a police friend that I have. In fact, I have two of them. They were in the police force, lower cadre, and they went to Uniport. And they've graduated now, many years. One has left the police force, one is still there. So it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You can go through it. It's stressful, but it won't kill you. It's just 4 years or 5 years, depending the course that you want to do. I wish you the best, and I'm also available to speak to you. All right, these are the 3 questions that I have for today. I look forward to having more questions. If you want to ask me questions, I taught about the mind power, the power of thoughts on Monday. If you want to ask me questions on that, I'll be glad to answer. Of any of my teachings, you can get them on YouTube. You can also get them on IGTV. You can get them on Facebook, and any of my teachings, you can ask me questions. The areas are business, career, leadership, personal finance, marriages, relationships, either corporate or personal. You can ask me questions in that. I'll be glad. This is my CSR, my commitment to you, to see that I help, especially the young people. I'm happy for the 17-year-old that asked me that question. I was so happy when I saw someone that said he was 17 years old, and I took my time to answer them, because this is what makes those of us into training and inspirational and motivational talk. It helps us, to do this. This started from helping people form the academy. On Mondays by 5 p.m., I take a course. I take it from one of our institutes. This started during lockdown, so that I can take my courses and give out to people. And I've been doing that every Monday, so that it's my own contribution to help you to become a better leader, a better business person, and a better career person, and also life issues. We all face life. So if you have these questions, drop it for me. On Monday, I also expect to see you by 5 p.m. Nigerian time, and I'll be dealing with why communication is very important in leadership, why communication is very important. So we need to talk, we need to communicate. Some leaders don't understand how to communicate. And when I say leader, it can be your small business, it can be that SME, that small business. It can even be a trader. When you have people working for you, how do you communicate with them? So leadership doesn't have to be a multinational company. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Leadership cuts across everything, even leadership in the home, as a husband, as a wife, as a parent. These are things that we need to learn. We've done business from last year to March. Now we're on leadership series. We're going to run it for another 1 month or 2 months. Then we go to career development. Then we go to personal finance, and we go to marriages. By the time we do that, December has come. I try to touch all the major topics that we do, that we take care of in our academy, and I run it all through the year. So if you can't come to academy, at least this can be a blessing to you. Okay, so I hope to see you guys. I hope to see you guys on Monday next week. I hope to see you guys. Somebody wrote something. Okay, it says education is also a door opener for people who are in business also. You need to learn the right somehow as you grow in business and experience. Yeah, someone is also trying to talk about you needing education. So Benna, you need that, you need to get education. It's also a door opener, and is a powerful networking tool for you. So you can do both of them, and I wish you success in it. Benna, you can do it. Okay, so I will leave you now. If there's any other question you want to ask, you can ask me. I will surely get across to you. I have a mentor. I have a mentoring close group that I mentor people. If you want to be part of that mentoring group, or someone that can be part of that mentoring group, you can just visit. I give you a link. Where is Banji? Tell him to put up the link. It's linktree /Uche Onochie, but it's spelled in this way: LINKTR TREE TR dot double sorry LINKTR dot /Uche Onochie, linktree LINKTR dot /Uche Onochie. I'll tell my people to put out the link now. If you know someone that wants to be part of that closed group, please feel free. Let them just register, and it takes them to a WhatsApp group where I talk to them and explain all these things. You know that for those of us that are Christians, Jesus Christ taught a lot, but when he comes back, he will teach his disciples differently. So this closed group are my mentees, my disciples. They can now ask me questions and I can teach them deeper. Someone called me on the issue of the mind power, and I talked a lot, and I shared mind powers, the subconscious mind, the conscious mind. I went into details, more details that I didn't. I talked about laws of attraction, and I taught him, and he said, okay, fine. So this is what mentees get, because they are like the disciples of the Marketplace Foundation and movement, Marketplace Apostle movement. So I take my time to see that I do that. So if you know someone, just follow that link. That link will be up very soon. You can just follow it. And also help me share when you get the adverts for Monday and for Wednesday. Help me share them. And when you register, we can have emails so that you can get the things that we do here, and you can get our emails and see all the other things that we offer. So thank you for coming live with me today. I appreciate speaking to you. Those of you on Instagram, those of you on Facebook, those of you on Zoom, and also those of you on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope to see you on Monday. This is evening already. This is Wednesday midweek service. For those of us that are Christians, midweek service. I wish you a wonderful service. I wish you a good night rest, and I'll see you on Monday. God bless you guys. Take care. Wednesday live. It's always a pleasure to come here, speak to you guys, and answer